ChatGPT 5.2 is live. So they may just release this update. And the question that everybody's wondering is, did they make it better or did they make it worse? Because the last update of ChatGPT made it mostly worse. So I'm gonna go ahead and test this out. But first off, let's take a look at what the actual update is. So for example, if we take a look at the news, you can see that they are saying that this is the most advanced model yet. It improves coding, spreadsheets, document analysis, and it has fewer hallucinations. Okay, so if they are talking about this in the news, it must be true, right? Well, you know what? The only way to know if the news is right is if we test it out. So because I trust the news, I'm gonna test it out myself. Okay, so we're gonna compare ChatGPT's new update against itself, its former self, ChatGPT 4. We're gonna compare it against Claude, and we're gonna compare it against Gemini, the newest models of each. Okay, so let's start with the first experiment. So let's switch on over to ChatGPT right here. Okay, wait a second. So the first experiment is gonna be to create a YouTube video script. Now, a YouTube video script is something I have to do all the time, right? Because we are creating videos and so on. So I'm gonna take a very bland, simple prompt. We have many other prompts. By the way, in the description of this video, I have 100 prompts to create videos with ChatGPT, so the scripts for that. But I'm gonna try this out. So here's ChatGPT. So let me give you some context here. We have at the top, you can select the type of ChatGPT model that you want to use. Now I'm on the Plus plan and I already have ChatGPT 5.2 available, and you have instant and thinking and so on. Now it's set to auto. So let's add this prompt in. Write a complete YouTube script for promoting our AI software startup. This description and email newsletter. We need description and email newsletter like this. So what I want is basically a nice script, then also a YouTube video description and an email newsletter about this, so I can send it out to my subscribers. Let's see what it does. I'm gonna keep it as it is. Let's jump over to Claude, and I'm gonna select now Opus 4.5. This is their best model. I certainly love it. Let's see what it does with the same script, same prompt. Okay, I'm gonna switch over to Gemini also, Gemini 3 Pro, and let's see what it does. So write a complete YouTube script, we need a description, and we're gonna use here the thinking model. Now let's see what ChatGPT has done so far. I'm really curious on this one. So I assume this is for your AI media machine. It knows my offer. Really nice. That's good. You see, this is an advantage if you train it on your offers. You have a lot of conversations. It starts knowing about your offers. Good. So yeah, software, the all-in-one platform for creators, affiliates, and marketers. YouTube video script. Go. Convert viewers into trial users. Good. Confident, direct, slightly contrarian, creator friendly. Okay, so he gave me the hook. Let's see, because this is the most important part of a YouTube video. If you're still creating content manually in 2025, you're already behind. Not because you're lazy, but because AI creators are replacing entire teams right now. I would say it's not bad. Beat. Today I'll show you the AI software we built that replaces editors, designers, writers, and researchers. Okay, and why creators are quietly using tools like this to make money faster. Yeah, okay. So here's the real problem nobody talks about. Creating content today is not hard, it's fragmented. Okay, got the screen. Yeah, so this so far looks good. Yeah, features. So it's not really. So it's not really like a script that I could add into a voiceover or an AI avatar generator. But I'd say this is good. It's very well structured. Feature, one click push. But it's not, in a script you don't say bullet points like this. This is okay, this is for a web page, but not for a video script. So I would expect a fully written out script, maybe with some indications of what each segment is. Who is this for? Okay. Yes, let's see what we have here. I need to see the YouTube description. Title: this AI software replaces creators, editors, and designers in 2025. So I really don't like that rocket. Everybody knows that it's AI made. So anyway, most creators fail because they try to do everything manually. This is the description. Okay, not bad. Chapters. Okay, it invented the chapter. No, I think it understood the chapters. That's okay. That's okay. Email newsletter. This AI replaces your content team. Hey, quick question. How many tools do you use? Okay. Script on it. The chaos is exactly why most people quit. So we are building something. The AI, yeah, finds what already works. No team. This would not be a bad email. I can tell you that. An email like this would get opened, easily read. I would say it's still a little bit too long and still just a tiny bit too fragmented, right? It doesn't look like a real email, but it's not bad. Okay, what's next? Rewrite it to the. Okay, good. Now let's see what Claude created. Promo package. Write a complete YouTube video script for promoting. Okay, let's see what it has done. Interesting. So it created for me an entire document. Okay, which is not bad. Let's download this so I can. Let's see if I can. No, I can't. I need to download this now. This is not bad. It wanted to do it. It overdone it a little bit with this, but okay, I accept it. Let's see if I take a closer look. So the AI Media Machine. This one also knew what my offer is. I just love it. So part 1. Okay, estimated running time. Okay, hook. Most people think you need expensive software, technical skills, and hours of editing to create professional videos. They're wrong. In the next few minutes, I'm going to show you how complete beginners are creating YouTube videos, social media content, even digital products using AI. No filming, no fancy equipment, no tech skills required. And the best part, you don't even need to show your face. I really like this intro. This is a good hook. Credibility, quick background. I've been in the video creation space since Interesting how it knows. It's really interesting to see that it knows so well my background, because I trained it. We made many videos and I said some of these words. So yeah, the problem 30% mark soft close. By the way, if you want to as a first look, this would be a much quicker way for me to produce a video with this. I could just copy this entire text and add it to an avatar generator, or just read the entire script myself on a teleprompter, and all I gotta do is just delete this and I have the script ready. So far, I'd prefer this one. Let's see. Part 2, YouTube description. So create professional videos, thumbnails, ebooks, and social content using AI. No tech skills required. Let me check. Let's compare it a little bit with the ChatGPT version. YouTube description. So you see, okay, let's see. How can I put them side by side for you? Okay, I think now you can see both. Like this. I'll just move out the way just a little bit, like this. So, create professional, this is going to be the title. Let's judge the title. This AI software replaces creators, editors, and designers. Okay, so on YouTube, my number one source of traffic is actually Google, is search traffic. People search for my videos, they find it, and they see my YouTube videos. So how many people will search for AI software that replaces creators, editors, and designers? Not many. But how many people will search for create professional videos, thumbnails, ebooks, and social content using AI? How to create thumbnails using AI? How to create professional videos with AI? How to create ebooks with AI? So it already, on the ranking side, this has a bigger chance, a higher chance of ranking. Okay, let's see, they still use the emojis, but yeah, not in the title at least. In this video, I'll show you the complete AI content creation system I built after 16 years of video business. Okay, so there we have the link at the beginning. This is important. I would actually advise adding the link at the top. What you get. Okay, what you get. Find. Yeah, this looks like a better background. Done for you video services. What my join the AI Creators Club. Yes, it really knows my business. That's something I really like. The about me. It added also the hashtags, which is also good, and so on and so forth. So far it's gonna be a quicker way for me to use the Claude one, and it's gonna be a better way, at least judging on the title. Let's see what else there is. So let's see the email newsletter. This I'm curious of. So I like this structuring. Okay, so it gives me 3 options on the subject line. I built something weird and it works. Curiosity. Okay, 12 AI apps for $1. Oh wow! I know that from the emails we sent out. I know that this is gonna get a lot of opens. This is how they're doing it. This is a weak one. I don't think this is gonna perform. But it gave me 3 options. All of them. I mean, 2 of them are good. Hey, quick question. How much time did you spend last week trying to create content? Writing scripts, editing videos, making thumbnails, figuring out which AI tool does what. Now imagine having 12 AI assistants. Watch the video, insert YouTube link, adds the stuff that you get, preloaded with high commission affiliate offers, products. Yes. This, by the way, this everything here that it says is 100% correct. This is what our software is doing actually. PS. Yeah, the link is not the correct link. That's not the right link. What do we do first? Walk you through everything. Okay. PS, if you're already in a business, handle your video content. Okay. That's also correct. We also have that service. So it made a better email. I would say this is a better email. I don't say that the email newsletter of that ChatGPT created, but when you compare these two, quick question: how many tools do you use? The piece of content, scripts, thumbnail videos. Let's see. I think this one is better. This one is not bad, but the other one is better. Let's see Gemini. Let's see what Gemini has invented for us. Okay, let's scale this up a little bit. Part 1, YouTube video. So it gave me, interesting. Part 1, YouTube video script. A high energy, 90 to 120 second cinematic opener. Yeah, okay, nice. Visual, audio. A clock ticking, interesting. He divided into visual and audio. I think that's really useful because every time I make a script, I just then have to take out all the extra stuff that the AIs add in. So I just want the script most of the time. The world is moving faster than ever, but your workflow, it's still stuck in 2015. You're drowning in data, wasting hours on repetitive tasks, making decisions based on gut feelings instead of real intelligence. You aren't doing high value work, you're just managing the chaos. It's time to stop working harder and start working smarter. The first AI-powered platform designed not just for automated tasks, but to augment your intelligence. We build the engine that turns noise into clarity. Oh my God, this is very corporate-y. Nobody buys with this type of. Well, this is bad. Imagine automating mention specific horrible task your AI solves. Okay, it looks like here's a challenge with Gemini. If you talk about something in one chat in Gemini, in one window, it won't translate to the other chat. So if I tell it, hey, this is my business, this is what I do, blah, 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 and then I ask it about my business in a different chat, it will not know anything. So that's a challenge of Gemini. And that's why we see this horrible sales copy. Our proprietary algorithm, it's even hard for me to pronounce it, analyzes your data in real time, uncovering opportunities human eyes miss. It's like having a team of data scientists working 24/7. Okay, it's a bit unfair to compare it this way because I didn't give it context, but I didn't give context to ChatGPT, nor did I give context to Claude, and it knew all my stuff. So if we are thinking about purely reality of life, I'm working on this, I need this fast. Which one is going to give me the fastest and best solution for my problem? I think right now I got the Claude. Claude is number one. ChatGPT is not bad in this case. Gemini in this case is not good. So I also, again, I use Gemini, but I use it this way. I have a couple of, let me show you. I just don't want to make Gemini look too bad, right? So for example, I have a couple of discussions that I keep. So I have something like the script writer, okay? And in the script writer, I already have a lot of conversation about writing scripts. So when I add here something, it knows my business, but I need to always add it in this single conversation. I think that's, compared to the other one, that's cumbersome. Okay, I think we've compared this topic enough. Let's move on to our next comparison. And quality, speed, audience. So we tested all of these. So let's do a landing page. So this is something I want to build stuff. I want to show stuff that is gonna be something that we do all the time. We gotta make landing pages. So I'm gonna use a very simple prompt here. Let's go first to ChatGPT, and I'm gonna open up a new conversation. This time, actually, let's choose the best one. The best model right now is the thinking version. So I'm gonna add thinking. I'm gonna enable an extra tool here. Let's see, there is something called Canvas. Where is it? Canvas, here it is. Okay, so now it has all the tools to write this, but I want to add one more prompt here. Now, because we're talking about real world experiments, I want to use it exactly on remaking this sales page for my video service. Okay, so how are we gonna do this? Let's see, we can let's just take the script from the YouTube video. Let me show you another trick here. So this is our script, and if you click on any description, click on show script, and then you can just copy all of the script, the entire transcript of video like this. Okay, we're gonna go to ChatGPT, and I'm gonna paste in this entire script like that. Okay, so book account, and I'm gonna copy this prompt. By the way, all the prompts that you see are you can get access to. Let's make it work, and I'll talk about stuff in the meantime. Okay, let's jump over to Claude. Also, I'm gonna open up a new conversation. We're gonna select Opus 4.5. This is their best one. I don't need to select any other tools because it automatically does it. I'm gonna just, so again, I pasted it in. You see it's putting it in like this. I like this option. Let's make it work. Let's go to Gemini, new chat, and let's give it the prompt. I copy pasted the exact same prompt. Let's see. Let's enable here also canvas. I'm not sure. I think it's enabling it automatically, but I just want to be sure. Okay, thinking. Yes, this one is the pro one. We're gonna use that. Now we can talk until they work. So I see that ChatGPT is coding and working on the landing page. Nice. Claude is also coding, working on the landing page. Yeah, it will notify us when it's ready. I like that. Gemini is also working tirelessly here. Okay, by the way, so a couple of things. I want to show you the official update until they are talking about stuff. Here we have the official update. You probably seen it on many other videos. I'm not going to talk about the stats, the charts and all that. It's completely, in real world, the benchmarks, I find them useless. But what is useful, and we will cover this, is that they are now better. They say they are better at working with spreadsheets. And this is something we often use. So we're going to do a test on that. They say it's better at coding. Okay. And we have here some kind of an app they created. Nice. Yeah, you probably have seen this. Another thing that I think is valuable, and ChatGPT was always pretty good at this, but so are the other ones. Reading an image and seeing details in an image. Like this was a motherboard and they were able to read a couple of things in the image, and now they read more. They can identify more things, the ports and multiple transistors or whatever. Okay, blah blah blah. So yeah, these are the basics. I don't want to bore you with this because you have probably seen on this plenty of information. But let's take a look at, I think we have something already. Let's take a look at ChatGPT. Is it still working? Done. I created a clean modern landing page, book a call. Yeah, in HTML, just replace these two lines. Good. Now I want to see how it looks. Preview. Allow, so whatever. Let's, what the hell? Let's deny of them. Oh, okay. So, well, this is the sales page. I mean, hey, it exists. You know, it exists. It is, but it's not good. It's better than nothing. But look at that. Look at that. This is a major flaw. Major flaw. Let me show you. First of all, the way they displayed everything is very not cool. Not cool. This is not something that respects your focus or any design principles. And then take a look under the fold. The text is not visible because it made it with white text on a white background. So that's a challenge. I also really don't like this gradient-y thing. It's just screaming AI. Now, of course, it's what I do like is that I gave it my YouTube video script and it was able to identify the main things like my stats, what if we created all your social media videos for you? So that's a headline, that's nice. It added a book a call button. Not bad, not bad. Let's see Claude. Let's see Claude. Did it finish it? Let's see. I just wanna see how we could go full screen with this. Maybe we cannot. Maybe we cannot, but okay. Here's my logo. Let's see, what was it here? No logo. Here we have my logo. Recreate all your social media videos for you. And this is better. This is clearly better. This, I mean, you can read something here. Here, not so much. Okay, grow your channels with engaging videos from YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook while we handle all the hard work for you. Professional quality, flat monthly rate. Good. Okay, we have here a video play bar. That's good. The stats, I like this. I like this already. Video marketing is hard, we get it. Most businesses know their video content is... this is clear communication, clear design. Editing is frustrating. I like that icon. Time is precious. Agencies are expensive. We handle everything for you. Yeah, okay, we have these. I'm not always a fan of these icons. If they fit, it's okay. If not, if they fit in the context, then it's okay. In this case, I think it's not bad. Who it works for, I mean, how it works. This is good. Build your business, build for business owners. Yeah, busy business owners, proven results. Free template vault. So, okay, it understood that I give away a free template vault. This is smart. Risk-free guarantee. Let's create your videos. Book a free strategy call. Wow. This is good. I like it. I have the book a call button here. Let's see what Gemini created. How could I preview this? I'm sure there's a way to preview this, and I'm just select and okay, I don't know. Let me just move this over so I'm not covering it with my face. Video scale, how it works, services guarantee, book a call. Hey, not bad. The header is good. This is clear communication visually, at least. Endless social media content without the camera. Not bad. It's not saying that it's a service, right? So that's, I would say, it's a copyright mistake, a big one. We create all your social, okay, now it says it, but yeah, we create all your social media using realistic AI presenters, animation and editing. Grow your channels while we do all the hard work. No contracts, no flat fee. Yeah, I have to say this is good, acceptable. The design is, I mean, way better than what ChatGPT created. We have here the demo presenter. It even added a face there, not bad. Oh, I really like this. I really like the way it shows the important stats and credentials. Now let's take a look. Stop stressing about content creation. Okay, the problem, the old way, the new way, our way, fast growth, time is sucking. Yeah, okay. Not just AI videos, we do it all. AI presenters, short reels, whiteboard, full assets. Simple flat rate production. Submit, request, we create, we grow. Okay, this is pretty clear. Get this vault. Okay, no risk guarantee. And book the call. Hey, I love this. I have to say I like it. I like it very much. Is it beating ChatGPT's one? Is it better than this one? For sure. For this, like this is what they say, that it's so good at coding. It's a landing page. A landing page. We're not talking about advanced apps, and it's just a landing page. Compared to the rest, ChatGPT on this, at least on this one, failed. Now, if we are comparing Claude with Gemini, it's quite a tight comparison. Maybe this front is better from Claude because it's more clear, maybe. But this one is also not bad. If you look at copy, we create all your social media videos for you. This is much better than endless social media content without the camera. I would say that, but even so, maybe the big problem of people, right? What's that? Social media content, that's what they want, but they don't want to be on camera. Okay, but then again, the service problem is okay, but I'm making this for you, and it's saying that in the subtitle, but it can be easily confused for an app, and it's a service. While here, it's instantly clear that this is a service. We do this for you. Now, there's one more comparison that I want to show you. Can you compare it with this? So this is our landing page. This is, by the way, we actually offer this service. So if you have a challenge with making videos, we can make the videos for you, videos that we set up in such a way that gets you views and clients and leads. Okay, so this is the way I set it up. Okay, this is the presentation. Is any of them beating it? I don't know, but still this took me a couple of hours to set up and to plan out and all that. And the AI friends only had like a YouTube video script and the prompt. So I would say maybe Claude and Gemini are very close to the podium. I would say maybe Claude won. Gemini is number 2. ChatGPT on this one was terrible. Let's move on. Let's see the next option. So they say we can now do all kinds of apps, and on their homepage they showed us this app. Where is it? The wavy thing. I don't know who creates a wave generator in everyday life. Like, why would you do that? But hey, at least we can see something. It generates these waves, right? Wow. Oh, don't become seasick. Yeah, so nice. Now I'm gonna generate something else. We're gonna generate a weather channel interface. Build a weather channel app interface in HTML. Now, actually, for this, we have created an entire prompt. You can use this prompt. By the way, I'm gonna copy this prompt and let's start working on it, because it might take some time until it's done. And after that, I'm gonna tell you about other stuff. Yeah, new chat. Let's give the edge to ChatGPT. And let's see what it does. Thinking. What else? Yeah, let's enable canvas. And let's make it work. Now, let's use it on Claude. Same prompt. And let's see what it does. Let's use it on Gemini. Same prompt. Let's see what it does. And this might take a while. Let's see. They are starting the work. And that's good. All of them have started. This one is still thinking. Yeah, okay. Good. That's really good. So in the meantime, you have seen the prompt. And I just want to tell you that you can actually get all these prompts that I show you in an entire guide for this in the AI Creators Club, right? Here, it's a free group. You can join here. We have many courses and members, and you can ask me stuff here. It's free to join. The link is in the description, and you get all the prompts that I'm showing you on these live calls. Okay, on these videos. And now let's see, is anyone ready? I mean, this is a bit more complex. Let's see. It looks like Gemini is ready. But let's start again with ChatGPT, because ChatGPT was the first one. Oh, it's still working. It's asking me for API keys. Of course, we haven't given any API key yet. Let's see. Claude is also still working. and Gemini is taking a break. Maybe he finished it. Key features and implementation, but yeah, he gave me the JavaScript, the CSS, but how can we preview this? Interesting. I want to preview this app. Let's see. Obviously, if you want to build something right, you need to build it locally, add a folder, add everything in a folder, all that stuff. But I just want to see, maybe we can get a preview of it. I cannot host a live server directly with this chat. The best way to preview the app immediately is to use single file version. You can copy the code below and save it as a HTML. Okay. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Oh, okay, let's see what's happening here. So ChatGPT just gave me a warning that the document has exceeded the limit of its context. Interesting. Okay, maybe we were too ambitious a little bit on this one. Let's see. You know, I'm gonna make also a different test on this where we make it more simple. We simplify the entire process, just to give it a fair fighting chance. Okay. Let's ask it to give me a download link for the HTML. Link to the HTML and folder so I can preview it. Let's see. You know, this is how it is on these experiments. You never know what will happen. So we do have some, we don't have a preview. Yeah. So that's what's happening right now. I'm gonna put this to the side and let them fight their fight and work their work. And in the meantime, let's build something else. Let's build a budget tracker, because you know, ChatGPT said, okay, we're good. Now we are real good at doing spreadsheets. Let's see how good they are actually. Create a functional budget tracking system. Let's do this. We really let's try doing another one. I'm going to open up a new chat, GPT chat, and just paste it in as it is, functional budget tracking system in Google Sheets. Let's say a functional personal budget tracking system in Google Sheets. And let's see. Tracking system. Let's keep it this way. Okay, I'm gonna open up Claude and ask it the same thing. I'm using Claude Opus. This is their best model. Let's see what happens. And of course Gemini. Let's see what happens. Let's enter this in. Let's submit. Now, until they are working on it, let's go back and check out response paused because Claude reached its max length of message hit. Okay, so yeah, we've overshot this. Claude reached its max length for a message. Hit continue to nudge Claude along. Let's hit continue. So it looks like Claude is also having some issues with this app. Let's see. Gemini. So this is the weather app. It's quite a complex thing. I think it's my fault because I gave it a code that was too complicated. You Interesting. So it built the code for me. Now, in reality, this is not the way to build stuff. A landing page, yes, but for an app, you would need to use something like Andromeda. Oh, no, what's the? They just released a tool. I forgot the name, and we could use that. Or there is Cursor, and there are many app builders that you plug in these LLMs, these AIs, right? So that's that. Let's put this to the side, and we can say Gemini probably made something, but the other two are, so GPT was not able to complete it, and Claude is probably not going to be able to complete it. So let's see with the budget tracking thing. ChatGPT is still thinking. Reading spreadsheet skill documentation. Interesting. I didn't ask it. Okay, let's see. So for the tracking, for the budget tracking, let's see what Claude is doing. I'm still thinking here. Could be that my prompt was not good enough because, oh no, it did well. It finished it. Okay, so Claude just made the budget tracker. Housing. Actual difference status on track. This is good. I would say, look at that dashboard. We have monthly budgets, transactions, annual overview, this saving goal, instructions, how to use it. This looks good. Let's see, can we edit it? We probably have to download it, but so far so good. Now let's check out Gemini. Gemini should be able to do something well because it's Google, right? And I asked it to make a Google sheet. So where's that Google sheet? Export to sheet. Metric. Let's see. Phase. Wow, it does give me so many phases. I don't want to build it myself. Open sheet. Total income formula. This sheet is very very sheety. This is not good. Let's give it another try. Create the full sheet for me, with a working template. Okay, Claude did it on the first try. Let's see what GPT is doing. Why is it thinking so much? This is not something super complicated, like generating detailed financial workbook with charts. Maybe it's gonna surprise us and give us something good. But so far, the personal budget tracker is done by Claude and done well. Okay, let's see what ChatGPT has done. Let's see. So date, it added some dummy data, and let's see. But let's say what will happen if we change some numbers. Nothing. What's this? Now I have to read this entire text and figure out the formulas, and it didn't understand what I wanted, and that's very frustrating. It's not frustrating because it didn't understand it. It's frustrating because I know that Claude did, and it understood it instantly without extra prompting. ChatGPT is still thinking. I don't know what's there to think about. What is there to think about? You're an AI that knows everything about coding, and you just had to make a simple sheet. What's happening? I don't know. certainly, I'm not certainly impressed yet. I want to give it the best chances of success, but it's not showing me. Now, before I'm going to reveal something, I hope at least this is going to work well. Adobe and ChatGPT have made a good friendship. Now they are integrating Adobe Photoshop in it, and also a couple of other apps. I'll touch on this one because I don't have time on this call right now to go deep. I'll show you exactly what it does, but I was hoping we could get the experiment at least to a point where we have something to compare. And so far, not much. So far, Claude is kind of winning. Okay, let's say there's some hiccup. Okay, let's say there's a hiccup, and let's open up a new chat for ChatGPT. Let's change this to not to thinking, but to instant. Maybe it's thinking too much. There's nothing to think about here. Create a functional personal budget tracking system in Google Sheets. Tracking sheet. So it understands that I want something simple. And let's enable study canvas. I don't think we need to enable any other tool. Let's see. It's on instant, so it should be faster. Perfect. Oh. Sheet structure. Yes, I hope it's not gonna give me homework. I hope it's gonna give me the sheet. Spending formula. Okay, but now I should do this myself. Why do I need an AI then? Why? We are paying. This is the paid version. This is the best version, the new version. Instant. I want to be impressed. I want to be happy about showing the latest news on ChatGPT, but they advertise this, that they are so good at sheets. Look at that. I want that Google sheet, or let's say Excel sheet from you, so I can download it. You know, it's not that sometimes you think about your prompt. Maybe you feel like, okay, maybe I'm stupid. Maybe I didn't do something well. Maybe I'm just not using AI properly. But then you go to Claude and say one phrase and it understands what you wanted and builds it. That's the thing. So Gemini on this one, pretty weak. Maybe if we try again and do different variations, it could get it right. It didn't now. Claude aced it. Okay, finally, we have something. So I want the Google Sheet, Excel sheet from you. Let's see what it... Yeah, probably it didn't want to give me a Google Sheet. It gave me an XLS sheet. Let's see. Okay, it made something. That's good. That's good. Let's open this up. Okay, I'm on a Mac. This looks a little bit strange. Let's open it here. Maybe we can open it here. Category, account, cash, credit card, transactions. So I would need to add all my transactions here. Monthly budget, budget and actual and difference. My God, this is weak. This is very weak. Why do I need an AI? I can do this myself. I mean, this is very, very, very weak. No, that's the update. That's their update. That's something that we should be excited about, because which news channel was it? Let me check. Let me check if I can find them. Anyway, I lost the link. But you saw the YouTube a new video, the news all over talking about how great ChatGPT is. And maybe it is. Maybe if you know how some special prompts, you can make it work. But then again, Claude just does it well. So far, I would say we have a clear winner here. Yeah, let's see, because they do have a great news. I hope it's gonna work. ChatGPT did partner with Adobe. This is important because now we can add a couple of interesting apps. And here you have a couple of interesting apps that we can add. Photoshop, Adobe Express, and Adobe Acrobat. Now I'm going to just open up quickly the Photoshop version, and I'm going to click on Connect and use Adobe Photoshop in ChatGPT. Let's connect it and let's see what will happen. Photoshop is now connected. So the way this works is you can create an image or you can upload an image. Let's create an image. Create a woman talking on a phone outside. But I want an image. Let's see. Let's say create an image of a woman talking on the phone outside. Let's see. Actually, I'm using instant. Maybe it's not a problem. Should be quicker. And for the image generation, you don't really need the thinking version. Yeah, so now we're gonna wait a little bit. Yeah, we need to wait until the image is done. It's almost there. And we could just go to Paxos or any photo. We just need a photo. Okay, let's take this photo. Let's free download it. I'm gonna take this photo and just quickly put it in ChatGPT. Oh, it made it. We got the photo. Now we want to enable the Photoshop tool. So we're gonna go again to this plus, click on more, and click on Adobe Photoshop. And now we can prompt some things. Don't imagine that Photoshop, the entire Photoshop app is in it, but it's gonna have some basic features. So let's say change the color of the shirt to red. Let's see if it does that. Now, from what I understood, and we'll test this out, you can't morph the image. You cannot switch out. Let's say I wanted to say, I want the phone to disappear and she should be talking on an older phone, not a cell phone, right? Not a smartphone. Could we do that with Photoshop in ChatGPT? No. So what I've seen is that we can only make color changes. Let's see. So it's not letting me do that. Very interesting. I've isolated the shirt and opened the hue and saturation control for it. To make the shirt red, do this in the adjustment panel. Yeah. Okay. Again, they make me work. Hue. Okay. That's nice. So it isolated the shirt. This is good. And now I can change the color more easily. Let's make this red. Can we get a red? Lightness. Yeah. Okay, so we have some of these basic effects which can be useful. And there's this button that says open in Photoshop. Now, when I click on open in Photoshop, it's going to open in Photoshop for web. And this is very interesting because it should open it even if I don't have the Creative Cloud. Now, in my case, I do have the Creative Cloud, but let's see. it should allow me to use it without it. Yes, it looks like I'm not logged in. Oh yes, I am logged in. I am logged in this case. Full transparency. You see, I am logged in here. But you should be, you are able to use it even if you don't pay for the Adobe cloud thing. So it's kind of like a Photoshop for web, and we can do some stuff here. But if you want to do AI editing, because in Photoshop you have quite a lot of AI editing, it has Nano Banana now, a lot of stuff, then that you won't be able to do. But let's remove the background, at least that would be interesting. Okay, so it's removing the background. Now, obviously on this video I cannot cover all on the Photoshop features, but we can just get a taste for what this can do. So let's add a different image here. I mean, I want to add a different background, and let's see, I just pull this layer down. Okay, so we have a different background. It's not bad. I think it's pretty good. I'm going to give you some interesting data. So yeah, I'm not going to go into the details, but you have something basic for editing images inside ChatGPT. And I think that's pretty good. And I think that's pretty smart. And let me tell you why. Because ChatGPT has 800 million users. Number of ChatGPT users. Let's see, how many do they have? 800 million. So why is it the good strategy for Adobe to partner with ChatGPT? Well, think about it. 800 million users, weekly active users. That's impressive. Okay, now let's compare that to Adobe's number of Adobe Photoshop users. Oops. Wow. Of Adobe Photoshop users. Let's see, 37 million paid members. 37 million versus 800 million. 37 million, 800 million. So it makes a lot of sense if you are Adobe, because then I would say, this is my speculation, that with this you can get access to a huge market. A lot of people are using ChatGPT, more people are starting to use it, and your tool is going to be directly in it. And I think this is really smart marketing. They're not going to give you the full Photoshop experience, but they let you taste it, and then you can get the full Photoshop. I have a couple of videos explaining how the AI features of Photoshop work, and I really like it. I really love it. It has a lot of great new features. Now, with that being said, if you like AI apps, then I have something interesting for you. So this is an AI app system that we created. It's called the AI Media Machine. And what's really special about this one is that you can train it on your business. So it creates content that will help you promote your business. So I'll get into what it does. So, and if you don't have a business, it will help you promote other products that will offer you commissions. And we collected the best paying products. I mean, the products with the highest payouts for affiliates. Now, if you already have a business, then you can go the simple path of just training the app on your business. Okay, so basically you can train it on your business, then the AI will know exactly what type of content to create. It creates for you the sales scripts, the emails, the video hooks, everything, and then you're gonna use their other features that we have right here that create videos. So for example, from an image, it creates videos like that, or from a simple script, it creates an entire long form video with voiceover, captions, images, animations, and all that from a script. You don't have to mess around with it. It creates it instantly. And yes, we have thumbnail generators, which is really cool. We have an AI avatar creator. It creates speaking avatars for you. Voiceovers. This is also a really nice one. Ebooks with cover designs and logo generators, music generator, really cool music, by the way. And this is really interesting. It has a top offer finder that shows you what offers are selling right now. So if, for example, you want to find affiliate products that are paying out properly, you can, high payout, with high payouts, you can use this and find the best offers on the market for it. It also has the YouTube trending video finder and so on, so you can find those types of videos that are trending. You can try it out for just $1 for a full month. So for 30 days, the first month, you can play with it, you can try it for $1, and after that, during our founding member launch, it's only $37 per month, and then later we are gonna raise it to $67 or probably more. But right now you still got this $1 trial that you can benefit from, and you can test it out. Okay, so that's that. If you already have a business and you feel like, okay, I just don't have the time to use the AI apps, but I really want videos that are promoting my business, then as I showed you also at the beginning of this call, we actually have this service. So all you got to do is check the link in the description. We have all the links there, and if you already have a business, we can start producing the videos for you. We can use all the AI tools, all the techniques. That this is basically what we've done for over 16 years. And this is in this video, I'll show you an example of how our videos got on over 220,000 leads and so on. Okay, so you can book a call and we can discuss exactly what you need in your business. And finally, if you want to join a community, this is completely free, a free community where I give you the prompts, where I show you how we use AI. Then all you got to do is click the link and join the AI Creators Club, and I'll show you a lot of cool stuff, including how to use AI to make videos, to make avatar videos, and so on and so forth. Now, thank you very much for watching this video. And I think we got a really clear result. I wish I could believe the news, but it looks like that the news are not always accurate. So yeah, now you know what ChatGPT can't and can do. Maybe it's just in my case, maybe it didn't work as it should have. And maybe I just got to write better prompts, but the other ones did. So that's that. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.